afternoon, everyone. It's Mrs. Emma's with you today. And since we have finished the whole review for the first semester and the second semester, I was thinking about doing mixed activities. Some of the activities that we are going to do today might be involved during the BM exam, okay? Now, let's start. Task 1, spot the mistakes and correct it. This is a very common task that you may find during your BM exam. Sandy and Anna is friends. Where's the mistake here? When they say spot the mistake, it means you can underline the mistake or circle it and then you correct it. Sandy and Anna is friends, so the mistake is here. When I say Sandy and Anna, it means they. So Sandy and Anna are friends. Did he finish his breakfast? Did he finish his breakfast? Where's the mistake here? Is the verb finished? It's a question. So the verb here should be in the infinitive. So we cross ed. Did he finish his breakfast? Anna were not late. Anna were not late. Where's the mistake? Were. It's an obvious one. Anna, she. So instead of were, I should say was. Anna was not late. He could play football. He could play football. Where's the mistake here? Played. When I have modals, when I have could, can, may, should, etc., the verb should be in the stem form. So here, he could play. He could play football. I doesn't like vegetables. Vegetables. I doesn't like vegetables. The mistake here is pretty obvious. Doesn't. So I should say, I don't like vegetables, right? Now, John will not go to the cinema. John will not go to the cinema. Where's the mistake here? Goes, yes. Again, will is a modal. The verb should be in the infinitive. John will not go to the cinema. Women hate police movies. Women hate police movies. So again, some of the mistakes, they might be obvious. Others, you should look carefully after them. So woman hates police movies. Where's the mistake here? Okay, where's the mistake here? It's hates. Why? Woman here is in the plural form. Okay, it's an irregular plural. The singular form would be woman with A and N. So the plural form is woman, E-N. So since it's the plural form, the verb shouldn't be with an S. Women hate. Hate. Police, movies. Aren't ready for the exam. Aren't ready for the exam. Does that sound correct to you? No. I should say, I am not ready for the exam. Or I can say aren't. Is, isn't. But for I am, I can't say aren't. I should say I'm not. A child should not watch horror movies. A child should not watch horror movies. Where's the mistake here? It's watches. Yes, exactly. So again, we have a modal. And we said after the modal, the verb should be in the stem form. Again, a child should not watch horror movies. Pupils does not like doing their homeworks. In this sentence, we have two mistakes. Pupils does not like doing their homeworks. The first one is this one. The second one, homeworks. Pupils, it's in the plural form. So I should say, don't. Don't. Pupils don't like doing their homeworks. Homework doesn't take an S because it's already in the plural form. So I drop the S. Is it clear for this exercise? So you might have this kind of exercise. Now, order the following words to get meaningful sentences. Comparative of equality or inferiority. If you remember, we said when we compare, when it expresses the equality, as, adjective as. If it expresses inferiority, not as, plus adjective, plus as. A good Laura as is not Sarah at Sudoku. Is not, so here we have inferiority. So what should we say? We should say Laura is not as my adjective, as good, is not as good as, another as, where is another as here? I don't have it, that's okay, so here I should say, so Laura is not as good as Sarah at Sudoku. At Sudoku, okay? This one should be an S, okay? Is it clear? Laura is not as good as Sarah at Sudoku. So it means Sarah is better at Sudoku than Laura. Next one. Languages, interesting, my adjective, are as math as. Here it expresses equality. So I should say languages are, I started with languages because it's in the plural, maths too, so languages are as my adjective, interesting, as what? As maths. Is it clear for this one? Is it clear? So languages are as interesting as math. So it means both of them are interesting to learn. Now, decided to create when the organization did this. This one we don't have equality or inferiority. It's just a question. We have to order it. How would you do it? So we should start with WH question. When did they, auxiliary, they subject, when did they decide to create this organization and question mark. Please, whenever you have to order a question, don't forget about the question mark. Another question, did revise he question mark yesterday lessons his English? This one, it's a yes or no question. Yes, he did, or no, he didn't. So I should start with did. Did subject. Did he, my verb, revise his English lessons yesterday. And then what? And then question mark. I hope it's I hope you can read my handwriting. Did he revise his English lessons yesterday? She absent to was question mark ago. Ago is repeated. Okay. So how would I start this question? It's a yes or no question. It starts with was. Was subject. She verb. Absent. Sorry. Was she absent? This one should be too. Should be they. Okay? So, was she absent 2 days ago? Question mark. So instead of ago, I have written it twice. It's my mistake. Here it should be days. Again, was she absent 2 days ago? Yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. I think it's clear. Now, task 3, add the right prefix to get the opposite. Remember this lesson? Right. Advantage. Disadvantage. Legal. Illegal. So whenever I have an adjective that starts with an L, I should put EL. Okay? Mature, immature. Complete, incomplete. Necessary, unnecessary. Belief, unbelievable. Believable, unbelievable. Believable, unbelievable. Replaceable, irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. Placeable, okay? Possible, impossible. So again, a reminder for you. Whenever your adjectives start with an L, EL. Whenever you have M and P, EM. So whenever you have an adjective, a word that starts with an M, EM, or P, EM. And whenever you have R, ER. Okay? Right? Now, complete this table, the superlative form. Remember the superlative form? What did we say? We said whenever we have a short adjective, D, short adjective, EST. Whenever we have a long adjective, the most and long adjective. Let's complete this table together. Cheap, the cheapest. See, the adjective, EST. The most delicious, it's a long one. So the adjective, I cross this one and I write delicious. That's it. Hot, hot, short adjective. And what do I have? I have the CVC form. When I have the CVC form with one syllable sound, I should double the last consonant. Here, I write the hottest. Double T-E-S-T. The most expensive, long adjective. I cross D and most, and I write expensive. That's it. Tasty. An adjective that ends with a Y. So I should drop the Y and write I instead. And it's a short adjective. So the tastiest. See what did I do here? I dropped the Y and I wrote I instead. The lowest, it's a short adjective. So I should this, and I write here low. So low becomes the lowest. Now, complete this table, superlative. Now what do we have here? We have the irregular adjectives, and you have to learn them. Good, the, best, bad, the worst, much, the most, okay? Little, the least, and for far we have two, farthest and furthest. We said one is for the physical distance, the other one is a pejorative one. Turn these sentences into the passive voice. Remember, we did the past simple and the present simple. He visited all the landmarks of Algeria. This one is in the passive, it's an active sentence, and it's in the past simple. He visited all the landmarks of Algeria. I should start with my object. All the landmarks of Algeria, all the landmarks of Algeria. So it's the plural. I write the auxiliary where. Visited. It's a regular verb, I keep it. Were visited by he? No, by him. Okay? They bought a ticket plane to Florida. Past simple, passive voice, active one, past simple. They bought a ticket plane to Florida. So, a ticket plane to Florida, only one ticket, was bought by them. Okay, next one. I ate curry rice yesterday. So whenever we have a time reference, I said we leave it at the end of the sentence. So curry rice, singular, was the past participle of ate? Eaten by me, yesterday. Okay? Time reference always at the end of the sentence. again, this one is the present simple. Passive voice, present simple. They draw a beautiful picture. A beautiful picture, okay, so this one, a beautiful picture, one picture was past participle drawn by them. Okay, she wears black shoes all the time. Time reference at the end. At the end, so we start with black shoes. Black shoes, plural, are. What's the past participle of wear? Worn. Are worn by her all the time. Okay? Next one. He doesn't read materials on the internet. This one is in the negative form, so be careful. He doesn't read materials on the internet. On the internet, we're going to leave it at the end of the sentence. So here I'm going to say materials. I'm going to start with materials. Materials, plural, are not. Past participle the same, are not read. By him, on the internet. Do you see? So on the internet should be at the end of the sentence. Now, girls play basketball or at the stadium. At the stadium, at the end of the sentence. So I should start with basketball. Basketball, singular, is, what's the past participle? It's a regular verb, so played. Basketball is played by girls at the stadium. Eat a delicious hamburger. A delicious hamburger, one, singular, is, what is the past participle of eat? Eaten. Is eaten by who? By me. Next one. Cavemen hunted animals many years ago. Cavemen hunted animals many years ago. Many years ago should be at the end of the sentence. So I should start with animals. Animals were. So this one, it's in the past simple. Be careful, because hunted is in the past simple. So animals were hunted. It's a regular verb. We keep it. By who? By cavemen. We keep cavemen. We don't say by them. By cavemen, many years ago. Okay? This was the end of our first mixed activities. I hope you liked it. It's very interesting. Please stay tuned for the second part and see you again. Thank you.